I actually haven't listened to it myself in a bit. I can't hear it when it's playing, and that's probably a good thing, but you know, I actually genuinely like the song. Hold on a second. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it for myself and for no one else. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, you know what I have? Hold on. Will this work? Is this gonna be loud? Oh, god damn it. Hold on a second. I wish I could play it for myself and you. I'm not gonna blow your ears out, I promise. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have so many things in here I have to sort through all my music, god damn it. Ba 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 ba. I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, it's before those, isn't it? Micro Machines, Red Alert. There it is, Ego Check. It's called Ego Check. One day I'll play Toy Story on the SNES for stream, and I'll cry because that game is really hard, but I'll do it and we'll enjoy it. It'll be good. It'll be a good time. We'll love it. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to be streaming until 4 p.m. because I have to prep for a game tonight. And actually, you know, do human things in human real life. And that's pretty good, right? God, these things are so disturbing. I like straight up don't know what I'm looking at. It kind of looks like the leaky pendant, but I know it's not. Like, does that not kind of look like the leaky pendant? Like, what am I looking at here? It's such an effective... disturbing visual. It's just like this black curtain hanging, and it's tattered too, right? And anything tattered is kind of creepy, but like this black hanging tattered curtain just kind of hanging in space. Human real life overrated. That's why I limit it and isolate it to not but 1 day a week, if that. Sometimes two, you know? Gotta treat it like a human bowel movement. Sorry, that was disgusting. So, it's true. I am gonna try and finish Lucid Blocks today. I didn't know that you could spawn here. Hello? Oh, there you are. Huh. Right. I guess there are different biomes depending on where you are. I don't mind dying, so I'm just gonna like fight this guy. Here's the plan. Oopsie daisy. It's gonna be a very chill stream because I'm gonna be doing very much the same thing over and over again. That's not a bad thing necessarily. It is an opportunity to hang out and chat about things, maybe swap some recipes. I don't know. I made some pizza beans last week. I think I already gave my recipe for pizza beans. Pizza beans, I mean, they're not pizza beans, but they're basically pizza beans. Pizza beans are like this meme I've been seeing. I don't know why I healed. I was like very comfortable with the idea of dying. I'm just killing things until I die, and then I'll respawn next to my little hangout where I can grind on bad uncles, and I will be grinding on bad uncles until I level up, and then I will be getting a pendant so that I can find it. Whoa, this is an interesting place that I've found. I'll be grinding on bad uncles until I get a leaky pendant, and then I'll go and do a ley line, and then I will be repeating that process. thought a little bit about this. The subverting the parkour section of this game. I almost got frustrated with this game, and then I think it was Maine pointed out, or someone pointed out, hey, you just build up. You don't. There's like nothing keeping you from like having to do the parkour section the way that is intended. And I've been thinking about that, and I've been in the last few weeks I've been very much like in this mind frame of like, you know, sometimes you got to meet the game halfway. I know I just have a few people in my life who play games, and I'll try and show them a game and I'm like, look at this fascinating thing, look at what has been done here, this is a really cool thing that's kind of like bringing you on this journey. And then they're like, yeah, oh, but player friction though. Oh, but the friction is rough and it's coarse and it makes me feel bad, and I don't like it. I don't like feeling bad, and so they don't play it. And I'm very much straw manning them right now, and you know that's on me a little bit, but it does feel like that from my perspective a little bit, is like I'm not willing to try it because I experienced some friction and I feel bad. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm not gonna push my weird game agenda on you. And sometimes it's even just something like an aesthetic. And I understand that, you know, art is subjective, and people like will play a game or not play a game because they like the art style. I've seen many games with an art style that I just cannot really vibe with, and then I've seen some games with an art style that I'm like, you know what, I don't like it, but I'm willing to, if it's doing what it says on the tin, I'm willing to tolerate it, and I've ended up enjoying those games like a lot. All of this to say, I know I'm rambling, I'm like all over the place right now, but all of this to say, I have been thinking a lot about meeting a game halfway, because I am willing to do that. I am very much willing to suffer a little bit for the sake of, you know, what is the game trying to achieve here? Maybe the player friction is actually good, and if you meet it on its terms, then you will actually feel kind of good about it. You know, you'll actually enjoy it. Let me take a step back. I was once doing a course on like game design, and this course, I don't think it's an objective thing, but I took this line to heart, which was what makes a good game. And you don't have to take this as gospel or anything. Yeah, there we go, for finally dead. But some people need different kind of escapists. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to take this as gospel, but I like this line, or this kind of rule of thumb, which is that a good game is one that you want to complete the objective goal. Like the one that makes you want to complete the goal of the game. And I'm choosing my words carefully because that can mean win, but that's not necessarily the case. So what I'm saying is this does not mean a game is good if it makes you want to win. There's like a little bit of truth in that, but I think that it's a little bit deeper than that, because not every game has a win state, and also not the point of every game is not necessarily to win, is actually to lose. I think the most famous case that I can think of for something like this is Dwarf Fortress, which you don't have to know anything about Dwarf Fortress, but like most famously the line for Dwarf Fortress is losing is fun. And the reason losing is fun for Dwarf Fortress is because the emergent storytelling that comes from losing in Dwarf Fortress is oftentimes more interesting than being in a success state. The more famous like lose state in Dwarf Fortress is like one of your dwarves goes into a phase state that they need to create some kind of artistic craft, and then they require some ridiculously rare or uncommon good to make this craft out of, and you cannot supply them with that good. And so they kind of just sit there for like 2 weeks wishing they could make some kind of weird idle butt plug out of like spider silk and jade, and you're like, I don't know what to tell you, but I can't really do that for you. And then they're like, well, god damn it, I'm just gonna lose my goddamn mind then. And they start kicking shit, and they start punching the walls, and then they start kicking and they knock over the brewery stand. And if you for even a millisecond neglect dwarves of their sacred brew, they all lose their goddamn minds. So then everyone's like really upset because the brewery stand has been knocked over, and then they start spiraling out of control. They start losing their mind and start kicking shit and start punching through walls and kicking small children. And then people are upset because, hey, you kicked my child, that's not cool. And then your whole kingdom basically falls apart at the seams. And like, it's a funny story, and it's just funny. Like, it's just really funny seeing your little dudes lose their mind over because one guy couldn't get his spider silk. Idle butt plug. Yeah, and you don't miss anything. So what am I saying here? Like, what is all of this about? Well, as much as I like meeting a game halfway, I also kind of appreciate when a game has an out. I also appreciate that. I think one good example of that, actually, surprisingly, is Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring has a lot of outs that people kind of underappreciate. And unfortunately, I think that Elden Ring and FromSoft games in general are games that the community have done some irreparable harm to, in a way, because they've built up this expectation of, well, the game is really hard. I'm like, yeah, it is hard. However, the game offers you like many tools to subvert the like you smashing your face against the wall condition. And if you really want that hard challenge of like smashing your face against the wall over and over again, just go ahead and play the DLC, because that was that experience. Which, you know, different people need different escapes, so therefore you can go ahead and play the DLC and smash your face against the wall several times, which is the long and short of my experience with that. So all of this to say that I really appreciate that this game was like, hey, there's gonna be parkour sections in this game, but you don't actually have to parkour. You're good. Dude, don't even worry about it. Just build a pillar of dirt and then fly over. It's fine. I don't care. Play how you want to play the game. Live chat. Yeah. I'm on live chat. Good daily recommendation. Bingo, you and your agenda. I know, right? My agenda is push yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit, and then you'll experience something pretty interesting. That's generally my take. You can come at me with that, with whatever, but I mean, obviously money plays a role here as well, unfortunately, because people only have so much money to like experience art. That's just like a fact. And so there's actually an incentive to build a resistance, to give yourself rules like, I'm not going to buy a game unless I think I can get X hours per dollar, which is I think a really damaging way to look at games. But I get it, we live in a society, and it always comes back to capitalism. I'm going to go to the one place untouched by capitalism. Space! Is one of your cats meowing? No. I gravitate towards open-ended games myself, usually. Yeah. All over kind of day. I'm unable to focus on one thing today. What? What the hell are you, bud? What the hell are you? Oh yeah, I found out there's a fly boost button that I just didn't know about. I cannot touch this lad. Is he like pooping? Das pooping? I can't fly up to him. Even with the boost, I don't have the chops. I want to see the front of him. Damn, this game like still has some surprises left in store. Hold on, I'm gonna try and slingshot up to him. I need something higher. It's like made of water. Is it like a whale? Oh, here, perfect, perfect. Whoa, I went too high. Way too high. I think I lost it. Damn, I really wanted to like see what happened if I jumped inside of it. Dang, yo. Okay. Well, let's back to business as usual. Anyway, yeah, I wasn't vibing with the parkour. Even though, weirdly enough, I think Minecraft is very well known for its parkour at this point. I find that to be very strange. See if this works. Nope. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think Minecraft's pretty synonymous with parkour now, unfortunately. It's funny to me, I occasionally land on these reels online of people doing like some major like professional gamer stuff when it comes to Minecraft. For instance, like parkour is a great example. PvP is another weird example. Like the stuff that people are doing with Minecraft PvP, I don't understand it like at all. Like if you want to talk about not vibing with a game with gameplay, that's 100% not my jam. But only because it's like it's just so strange. Like it doesn't look like normal combat. Like you can hear the clicks per second in the background generally, and I think that that's partially of the flex of the reel. Like they're like, well, look how many clicks I'm doing per second here. And it's seriously like you can hear just like there's not a millisecond where a key press isn't being hit, because they're like, you know, grabbing their food and eating it and then like smacking people all at the same time, which means they're opening up crafting menus, and then like, oh, and then they got their lava bucket that they're trying to use to also like, you know, pincer the guy and then like drop it on from above. And then they've also got their dirt blocks, which they're like using occasionally, and it basically looks like Fortnite, where they're just like crafting in a little, you know, this very technical kind of cube so that they can either escape or try and trap the guy and then drop lava on them. And I'm just like, God, is this fun? That looks like the worst thing I can imagine. Like that looks so miserable. Very much to each his own. Similarly, I've seen for Minecraft, there are the bed wars. I don't know what, I think they're called bed wars. People have figured out that if you put like a little bit of tape. Do we have a thing? We don't have a thing. Ah, jeez. I really need a thing. I can increase my hate surge. Or my hate. This will increase the number of spawns we get, but also it increases apparently the damage I do with the hate wand. I don't know what faith does. I think I'm just gonna do heart. Fun for some, yeah. It's really gonna suck if that happens too often, where I just don't get a pendant. Okay, well that was bound to happen at some point. Yeah, there's the bed wars. They've figured out if they put a little piece of tape onto both sides of their mouse, like where the left and right click buttons are, they can basically roll their fingers across it, and the slight amount of friction from rolling their fingers across it means that they get this kind of like, just like imagine like 40 clicks per second feedback, where it's sort of like, have you ever watched any teacher like doing a dotted line across the chalkboard? It's that kind of method where you're like holding your fingers directly onto the tape and then sliding it across, and then as you're sliding it, your fingers are basically like slipping off the, listen bud, I'm trying to explain something here. Slipping off the mouse button and then hitting it again, and it's doing that so quickly, so rapidly, that you get something ridiculous like 40 clicks per second. And they're using this to basically allow them to have weird flight. Oh shit. Oh, that's almost dead. The way that works is they have like a handful of dirt, right? Like a stack of dirt blocks in their hand. And they're using this method to both right click and left click at the same time, so that, and moving backwards while they do, So they're essentially creating a horizontal pillar of dirt and like jumping across it at the same time. Like it's just actually absurd. It doesn't look normal. This is apparently not new. It's like some old technique now, and people are actually nostalgic for that. And so there's ASMR button clicking like reels on Instagram you can watch. It's really weird. I don't understand it. One thing we could do is I could just like search for ley lines, but I honestly think that that would take longer. Dude, I hate you. I hate this guy so much. Like, it's as soon as I open a menu, he like makes a beeline straight for me. I want to kill him. The game asshole, the real bad uncle. Well, every game asshole eventually becomes a bad uncle, maybe. I feel like there's a lot of truth in that, actually. Here's a question: Do you think how often is a bad uncle married? Are we building? Am I building lore? I really don't like you. I knew it was you. Cause there's no reason for there to be a dirt block there like that. Oh, come on. I'm gonna die again. Like, they do so much damage. And it's so quick. God damn it. You're such an asshole. I should go and harvest my trees. They actually do give XP. Finally. I'm gonna keep this meat because I am anticipating a difficult future. Damn, did I accidentally blow up my hole? No, my hole's over here. Is that more meat? Married, probably more often than not. At least it seems that way in movies and TV. Okay. Well then, I would say that maybe the bad uncle is not an evolved, a pokey evolved version of the asshole gamer. Yeah, honestly, that doesn't make as much sense to me. I feel like this might be like actually problematic, but I feel like the Pokey evolved bad gamer or asshole gamer is an incel. Incel, you know? They just keep coming back. I hate him. I hate him more than Bad Uncle. I'll be real. Maybe I'll call Mr. Stompy Elephant like the liberal. You asshole. I like your little knife, big man. How's it going? It doesn't say duck anxious. Aw, dang. As soon as I knew who you were, I read it in your voice. Yo, that's crazy. Look, Justin is here. Look, Megan is here. Lucid Blocks. I died. Which is a real problem, actually. No, it's not a problem. But, like, I just want to get my ley lines. I want to get my ley line on. Yo, does that guy have a hate wand? He does. Guy has a hate wand. This is the most dangerous man. This is the most dangerous man I can imagine. I'm gonna leave you alone. Liberal. Here's my reasoning, okay? I don't know. I feel like this is just actually crossing the line. The bad uncle is just has it's just an asshole, right? They're just problematic. They're problematic in every way, shape, or form. But the Stompy Elephant feigns innocence, even for a second. They're like, I'm just a little guy, I'm a little elephant lad. But what they really want, ultimately, is to put a bad uncle in the office. My guy, I was cool. We were chill, and now I have to kill you because you have the freaking nuke wand. God damn it. Why did he attack me? Show him the flying. Oh, the glider? Yeah, hold on. I just have to play inventory management over here because I have too much crap. Like, look at this guy. He's like, ooh. I'm elephant. The elephant see me blow. Wah, wah, wah. I'm such a little guy. And he kills me more often than any other creature. To hell with you. Here's the glider glove, Justin. Here, I'll get somewhere high so you can see. Here, there's the grappling hook as well. Oh, is that a little guy? Yeah. Love that guy. Whee. Oh, is that guy back? Yo, is it God? God is up there. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I gotta go meet God. God? Where'd you go, God? Oh, that's Bad Uncle in the flesh. Who's gonna kill me first? This guy? The freaking elephant? Or Bad Uncle? Place your bets. Or a secret third thing. I need to get rid of something. Goo. Get rid of the goo. It's okay, I'm not gonna drown. I have plenty of lung. I love the hand so much. This is missed Minecraft. You got it right. Can I oh my god. I hate you so much. Please. I'm gonna put you in a hole. Get in here. Get in here. I'm trying to find a safe space to kill bad uncles, and y'all are making this like extremely difficult on me. Let's try this spot. Oh, there's a little guy. Little guy is actually quite vicious. Okay, how about we repair our hate wands? No, that's not gonna work. I don't know how to repair our hate wands, so I'm just gonna craft it into something. This might work, honestly. What is that? I don't think I've made that one before. Sword. Ooh. No, I love a sword. Have you seen this one? Always the elephant. Hold on a second. I just gotta throw some crap out. Let's throw out this wand. Check this one out. This is my faith wand. It's pretty good, right? Oh, why did I get XP? It's basically the trap mix wand. No, I have no idea what this does. It lets me see through the ground, maybe? Can't do this in Minecraft. By which I mean trip actual balls. I have no idea what this does, by the way. I've not found or understood a function of this at all. How come I can't pick up the wool? You know what? Let's eat that. Q actually drops things. It's amazing how much carryover there is control-wise for Minecraft. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, but do you want to make this less faithy? It's pretty good, right? It's the drug trip wand, yeah. Can I craft that with something, you think? That's a gel wand or gel basher, I guess. Oh yeah, I made a sword. So if you don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm summoning bad grandpas. This is bad grandpa. He sucks. But we have a method for dealing with bad grandpa. It's find something and stand underneath it and then attack them. And we're grinding bad grandpas so we can level up, which is what this is. And then we're hoping to God that we get, yes, a Tiamana ley line. That gives us a dormant pendant. All right, are you following along? Please keep up. Could craft a new glider. Let's do that. That's how you craft a glider, by the way. At least one way. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that one. Oh, feathers. Oops. I should have crafted this one because it's damaged somewhat. That's back to feathers, huh? Azrael, that makes a rapier. Feathers. Okay. Okay, so we've got a pendant. So, this is gonna show us the way to a ley line. Turns out that way. I could absolutely be searching for these legitimately, like searching around for them. What is that? Sometimes it blows my mind that like these things are here. Whoops. Oh no. Damn it. That's okay. You don't lose anything for dying. I didn't have my wand in my hand. I would have survived if I did. Or I guess I could have just tried grappling again. The grapple I have is so powerful that it often gets me killed. We are looking for ley lines, and we only need to find 3 more, and then I will be able to finish the game. And I'm really hoping I can do that in about 2 hours. So we're gonna B over. B is actually extremely effective underwater. I'm a little worried that the pendant is pointing up a bit. If you don't know, there's layers in this game, like literally layers. Right now I'm on 1 layer. There's layers both below me and above me. There it is. There's the Tiamana ley line. Damn, like, come on. You gotta have a light touch when it comes to the wand. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, is there anywhere that I can, like, not encounter you? Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna go to my pocket dimension. Because I need to put some stuff away and I need to get some blocks for, subverting the potential parkour challenge that awaits me on the other side of the ley line. So what can we use? What block do I have copious amounts of? Probably all of this is fine. I just gotta put my meat away. Where? Yeah. Goo. Feathers? Was feathers in? Oh no, there was no spot for feathers. What about plastic pellets? I really need to organize this crap. Some things are more useful than other things. Where am I keeping feathers? Wow, whoa. Wow, wow. Yeah, that's not my cat. That is an animal in the game. Wow, wow. They just kind of go wow, wow. You know, as you do. Well, they also give me nice things like bubble bear fruit, egg. Also, I gotta check my trees. Gives me some XP. Oh, I got another seed. Very small chance of that happening. Hell yeah. I didn't know you could turn it into berry. I thought. How about this? Okay, we want rejuvenating revelation nut. Don't ask me why. Okay, this is not a stream of answers. This is a stream of questions only. Wow, you know? Okay, there we go. So we got our hook. We've got tons of stuff. We need a bunch of stuff. I should probably take like one thing of. Apparently, the elephants are called wildebeests. Fight him. Can you show Justin flying? That was a while ago you said that. Gotta make sure we pick up our, this is called a conquila block. And we're gonna do a ley line. Oh, this is the second time I've heard this track. It's so good. What are you doing up here? I'm always in a position where I'm about to touch a ley line when I hear this track. I have the best electric kettle cleaning up tip I heard on the radio today, and I tried it and it worked. What was it? Is it to heat up some water and then like just use the steam to cook grease kind of thing? Are we climbing, man? We are in fact climbing, man. I might not need to place any blocks here. Perfect. Oh god, no. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yo, I did it legit. Except I didn't. I used the grappling hook. Take a lemon, cut into 4 and toss it in with water and boil. All that rusty colored mineral stuff will be gone. Oh, nice. We did it. I have 2 rosaries left to fill. And then we will be able to do something. I don't know. Does this slow your fall when you use it? Oh, new technique discovered. New technique discovered, y'all. It's like the thing I was talking about earlier is actually coming to fruition. Apparently just using it is enough to slow your descent. Oh my god. So I've been using it wrong like this whole time. Well, I've been using it as one would assume it is to be used. I've been holding it down, but apparently just like, let's try jumping down here. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so effective. I could have used that to like descend several layers. Burr puppet cracked me up. Burr puppet goes burr. I'm sorry, I'm doing a violence. No, it's gore of my comfort animal. I'm sorry, that is really funny to me. That's not to mock people at all, but I do think that is a very funny statement. Oh, oh god. It's okay, I have bee puppet. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Look at that. Is that a big compass or like a large clock, do you think? There might be a ley line in here, and then I don't have to spend so much time. Oh god. Ow. I feel like I've been in here. Oh my god, that is actually game changing. Pro strat. Puppet do go purr. It goes purr, 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 purr. One thing you can do with the puppet is check this out. No, you can schmoove. You can really schmoove in this game. And now I can slow my fall. New techniques unlocked. I'm learning. It would be really funny if the bee puppet broke and then I died. Oh. Oh. Cube. Cube. Ah! What are you? Are you another cube? Oh, you're just another lad. You're a big lad, actually. You fell into the cracks? I hate when that happens, dude. Not arbitrarily doing violence. I'm trying to get experience so I can find another ley line. This bee glider is almost dead. Let's recycle it. Look at that, 5 feathers. And that we get 4 feathers profit from that. I do really enjoy this game. I learn something new every single time I play this game. I love a game that teaches me something every time I play it. So I guess I'm just in exploration mode now. I can just be killing things and grinding up XP and then using that XP to find ley lines, or, you know, what if just underwater exploration? An underwater adventure? Wow. The Adventures of Jacques Cousteau. Look at all the jerks on this island. This is Jerk Island right here. Wouldn't it be great if we could just like put all the jerks on like one island? Oh! Nah, I shouldn't say that. They don't deserve an island. They already had one. Oh! Alright, too far. You know what, liberal? I agree. Too far. How's chat doing? Have I crossed any lines yet? I could keep going, I suppose. We leveling up. Hey, we leveling up in here. Hey. I'm killing the children of God over here. Hey. Nah? Okay. That's good. I mean, I guess it, you know. It would matter. I shouldn't say it wouldn't matter. It would matter. It would matter a little bit. Listen, I just hate liberals so much. Oh my god. Ah! Looking for a recipe for supper. Why don't you try pizza beans? It's the hit new raved recipe. All the things you love about pizza, but beans. Damn it. They didn't give me one. You know what? What if we took the wandering spirit? And then I just like, and then I just wander for a bit. I don't know how to craft this. It'd be kind of nice, like, can I craft it with this? I can. I'm just wondering, like, can we make that? I don't think I need any I don't need any mercury. Sadly, I can't eat beans. Oh, right, I'm sorry. I forgot about that. That really sucks, pastry. What are you doing for fiber? If you don't mind me asking. Not that is not a dig at all. I'm just always curious what other people, like, how they're getting their fiber, because like sometimes it's good to shake it up, you know. You gotta get your 30 grams every day. I think, is it 30 grams for women and 40 for men, or is it the other way around? I can't remember. My agenda is get more fiber. You'll feel better. Like, just in general. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's actually organizing, maybe. Where's my goo? There it is. Wow, wow. I'm looking forward to Pastry's dysentery on fiber supplements. Wow, wow. It's very addictive. It's very addictive to wow, wow, you know? It's like a meow, but it's got more syllables. I love it. Wow, mo. You know? My trees growed yet? No. Should I make some more malwos? I can make some more malwos. Oh, I can make some newts. I should really, like, build these guys like a proper pen. Hold on a second. These guys have been living like this for, like, far too long. And it's really not fair. Just gotta make sure they can't, like, climb out somehow. There you go. Is that better? I have a couple friends. This is osmium. I didn't realize this whole place was made of osmium. There's my fish. Do you like my fish? There's not a single animal in this place that wasn't spawned by me. Like, I had to craft every animal. So, like, I should, including that guy over there who, you know, bless them. They're lost to us now. So I'm just, like, you know, slightly reveling in that. Let's, I'm just gonna give myself a little space here. Not to close them in. I'm not gonna close them in. They have a little roof, you know? It doesn't rain in here. They don't need a roof. But, you know, just give them a little roof. I'm also, one thing I'd like to do here, as long as I'm, I don't know what I'm doing here really, but as long as I'm doing it, just gonna like make a little pillar here, and that's in case I want to go down there and collect the stuff that they make, and they do make stuff. I can get out more easily. Let's see if that works. Like, I got a baguette. One of these guys made a baguette. I don't know which one. Now I can actually get out. Isn't that nice? Veggies and fruit. I definitely don't get enough though, and I do take pills at night that are prescribed to make me go. Well, I've been getting like salad kits and making them, and they're pretty good, but you know, they're no pizza beans. Just trying to think what. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna put this pendant on. Oh shit, I can't even remember what was in those slots. Something good though. I really need to remember to like check these things and then recraft them. This guy is like almost dead. Squirrel ring. We can do better. I think that's back to bug ring. Yeah, like it really doesn't take a lot to get back. What is that? That's new. Lock it. Oh, +7 heart. Oh, I love it. I like that this just never changes. Like, we just always look like this. Oh, I just realized what slip does. Huh. Interesting. It's literal. I didn't think it was actually literal. But we actually have a little bit of momentum in our step when we have slip. Wild. Don't know why. I don't know why that's a thing, but you know. Just recrafting our pickaxe. Should probably do that with our Azrael too. Honestly, I don't know which of these weapons are like more effective, if any of them. So we're very close to death, and now we have a ring that randomizes our spawn point. As much as I like grinding bad uncles and, you know, following the pendants, it hasn't really been working for us, has it? Because we don't consistently get the pendant. Why are these guys so like prevalent here? Should we just die? I could go to sleep forever. I know there's a, I was looking into this last night, pastry. There's like a fiber bread you can get. It's like called like smart bread or something. 35 calories a slice, and it's like really high in fiber. But I mean, apparently it tastes actually pretty good. Was I not just here? This is where I came from. I was... That's like the least helpful death ever. Oh my god, there's so many of these guys here. Maybe we should just grind. Like, grind on them. They're kind of annoying, and I always seem to get hit by them. Wonder if this has to do with my hate. Why they are so like common. They jump so far. Like, if they're really big, they just jump from, like, your peripheral vision, basically. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you jumping? Are you trapped? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Idiot. I rarely eat bread. Oh. I need bread. I needs it. I needs my bread. I need my funny loaves. I don't know if these are like good XP or better than Bad Uncle. If Bingle could be bread, which one would he be? Which bread is Bingle? Is he Wonder Bread? I hope not. Oh, hello. Shall I climb the weird obelisk? Now, I mean, I know that up there looks very interesting, but I promise you it doesn't go anywhere interesting. And that is to say, it is actually very interesting, but... Here, I'm just gonna do it. I promise you there's no ley lines up here. If there are, I don't know. I don't know how to find them. It's just a lot of this, you know? Incel would be Wonder Bread. White and not great for you. Oh no. I still feel like our for sure method is just like level up as much as possible. I love these kind of zones in this game, especially when you have like music like this. It's just such a good vibe. I mean, it's a little disturbing, don't get me wrong, but like I kind of like that. Got these mega structures in the background and you know, just kind of wandering around. Of the little island with what is it, like 7 dogs on it and circuit chips. I get impatient because I don't want to have to be playing this little weird grapple game. I really don't think there's anything interesting over here. Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but like, it's not what I'm looking for. I don't even get experience for these guys. I wonder if there was a moment when I did. That's a disturbing thought. Do you think there was a moment I was getting experience from them and now I'm not because they're just beneath me? I love this zone. Oh, we got these little guys. Go violence on them. I love that this just exists in such a vacuum. Like, even being on it, it changes the biome completely. And then you just look out, and this is what you get. You get, like, weird, generative megastructure. And then below that, that's like a field of zany blocks. Those are zany blocks down there. They don't, I'm sure they do not do much for my rendering. Goddamn right I'm taking a screenshot. See, unfortunately, the grappling is kind of difficult because the only way you can shoot forward is if you're at the very limit of your grapple. So I have to do this weird kind of technique where I wait till I'm far enough away that I know I will shoot past. Oh, ow. And then if I've got a bit of distance, I can bee glide. And we got these just like chunks of weird landscape that are just in a vacuum. Uh-oh. I suppose now that I know the technique, I could just go through all of the different layers. But honestly, I think I just need to die. I'm gonna die now. Could take a nap forever. I need to see something like different from what I'm seeing, and I either need to level up or I just need to like go and explore something else. Not the brand of bread. Would you be sourdough? I could be sourdough. I've had bad sourdough, that I gotta say. I really love me a good sourdough, like a really kind of crusty, like tons of holes in it, you know, bubbly sourdough. I love it. I really enjoy that. It's got texture, you know, like it's like it's seen war and shit, you know, that kind of sourdough. But I had a sourdough fairly recently that was just kind of it just didn't make the cut. Didn't feel, it was just kind of okay. This is very much where we are potentially gonna find a we've got a hope cube. Hope! It just didn't have the oomph, you know? These cardboard boxes are interesting because they give you random stuff. It could be anything. It could even be a boat. But like, it's never something very helpful. Apparently you can potentially get the bee glove from one of these random boxes. I wonder if I've been here. You can kind of tell if there's a ley line because it sheds light. So I know it's just from like looking in the windows, I can tell there's no ley line. Oh my god, are we back to this? This is a very pervasive biome. Just seems to be going on and on. How are my yeah, okay, those are fine. I really feel like I should just take this off, go die, and go back to my bad uncle strategy. Unless I get very lucky, finding a Tiamana ley line just in the wild is very difficult. I think you have to be both very lucky. Hope! Also, you have to know what you're looking for, which I generally do, but like, you know, there's limits. I also have kind of limited time here. What is this? Is that sulfur? What was that? Oh, it's this guy. These guys are pretty chill. They just like to place blocks, you know? Check him out, look. He's about to place a block, I can tell. No? You don't feel like placing a block, little guy? Want to place a block? Place a block, little guy. Come on. Do your thing. He's doing it. Place some blocks. Oh, and then he fell and died. No, he's fine. What is this? New block discovered. Rust block. I have never seen a rust block before. Weirdly, a pickaxe just doesn't do it. I would think that, you know, maybe inside. Oh, there really is no inside of this thing. Gonna bring you out of to the kitchen so I can work on apple dumplings. Sick. I want some. We love the mass grave biome. Okay, I'm gonna take. I already did. I took it off. I'm gonna at my nearest convenience die. Because I guess I don't have to die necessarily. I can just, you know, do my bad grandpa technique wherever. It's a pretty good chance it will kill me though. Unless I find a tree or something. What is that? I've never seen that one. It just died and I picked something up? What did I pick up? Was it just pellets? Did I not pick up anything? Oh, what is that? Oh, a vermin oracle block. That's interesting. That's the first time I've seen that. Oh god. Naturally occurring bad grandpa. Ow. seems kind of interesting. It looks like an interesting biome. Is it just dirt and sand? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not interesting. I don't know what to do with this vermin oracle block. I've gotten it before via just strange means, and I just don't know what to do with it. I can turn it into a vermin vigil block, and then I guess I can turn it into a conchila block. I don't need to do that necessarily. I can turn it back into an oracle block. I don't know what it does. You keep calling it bad grandpa. You're right, I do. I don't know why. Oh look, it's a little newt. Alright, we're gonna do bad uncle strats. Tired of it. Tired of not finding anything necessarily. Whoa! Spooky. Oh, you killed the newt! You really are bad, uncle. What did newt do to you? What a jackass. Could spawn whatever that is. What do you think that is? You think that's anything? Meshu. I don't think I've spawned a Meshu before. You think it's weird? Oh, that's a Meshu? I didn't know this was an actual monster. What do you think? Let me see my take a look at my guide. See what if there's anything to be said about Mishu. Cash block, leaf pick, ice pick, bone pick, more crafting weapons. I never did make the key axe. Tendril rapier. Kill an Alak. Another millet to kill an Alak, which can drop 30 bombs. It's random what it has on him. Create an Alak capsule. Golem plus bone equals 2 goo. Goo plus petal block. Almost any block works. Equals gel. Gel plus goo equals 2 verm. Verm plus petal block. Equals Alak. What's the deal with a Mushu? Craft a pencil. Bubble Bear Massacre. Seven Akello blocks plus Blasphemy capsule equals Dominion. What is it? Okay, what is this? Dominion capsule. I feel like if I'm gonna do something like this, I should have food. I have no idea what I'm about to spawn. Hey, Main, how you doing? I got one ley line and I climbed man. But I've been experimenting with other methods mostly. But I am looking at a guide here, and it was telling me about spawning Dominion. So I'm just gonna eat some food and then spawn Dominion and see what that's all about. I have no idea what to expect from that. Surely this will be fine, right? I feel like I should make a actual weapon. A sword's probably pretty good, right? Why don't we turn this into a fire sword? It better have a better ending than Chainsaw Man. Yo, I heard that, did Chainsaw Man end? I won't lie, I fell off of Chainsaw Man after the first part ended. Apparently this is a mob, by the way, which is really creepy to me because it's like, it's alive, but I have no idea, like, what is it? What do I do with it? Can I place blocks around it? I can. Oh, interesting. Huh. It's so creepy to me. It's one of the creepiest things in the game, and it doesn't do anything. We are getting close to the finale then. Yeah, pretty close. So let's spawn whatever this thing is. No, I love fighting fourth dimensional creatures. But you're a little out of your league here. Okay. Okay. The last chapter was the finale. Myself. Hold on, I gotta focus slightly on what's happening here. Is that it? Do you only get the one chance? Slowing down time and charging at you. If you get hit, it will teleport you to this grid dimension. All you need to do is move till you find the teleporter block. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What was that? Apparently killing that thing drops a wand. I'm gonna try exactly one more time to kill it, because it's kind of expensive to spawn. The last chapter was the finale. I myself stopped reading halfway into the second arc because I did not like how Denji got reduced to a plot device. Yeah, I kind of also fell off of that for that specific reason. Like, I mean, I have nothing against that. Oh, I made 2 of them by accident. You can experiment with your main character 100%, but I just found I wasn't as interested when, you know, the main protagonist kind of became a background element, almost. Shit. Did it. Hand wand. Brandish a hand wand. Oh, it slows down time. Sick. Felt like a massive regression of his personality to a point where it felt like all of Arc 1 was pointless. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about this specifically, but I am a One Piece fan, and yeah, that a lot of that. Like, imagine that with like 7 characters. It's really, it sucks. It sucks seeing that. Whoa. Oh, by the way, man, I found out a new technique with the bee, the gliding glove. It's sick. It's real good. Apparently mashing the button slows you down more than holding it down, by which I mean it actually slows you down at all. So now I can actually, like, I could dig right down and make it to whatever layer I want and be fine. Lots of little tricks in this game that you gotta kind of have to figure out. Was I not over here? What happened to Mishu? What is Mishu's deal? Oh, we love to crunch. BF said that he has read fan fiction that was better than that ending. Look, it kind of looks like the hand wand is flipping you off. Wait a minute. I just realized that was the Leyline song, wasn't it? Is it nearby, do you think? Like, I've only ever heard this song when I'm near a ley line. What's up, Galen? Well, it's a shame that it did not end satisfactory. Is that the part where you got absorbed by the big blorb? Oh, that was a while ago. Music's gone. Maybe it's the, not the Leyline song, maybe it's the Newt song. I wouldn't think that you'd need to mute when Eden talks, because like she's like 16 feet tall, right? So when she talks, it's like this booming echo down from like the second floor, because you need to have a hole in the roof in order to make sure that she has like, you know, room to crouch. And she's like, Galen, I did some stuff today. Actually, it's more like, hello, little guy. How are you? I am fine. I assume you are fine as well. Feel the vibrations. That's how I know how to listen. My headphones are very good though. Oh, okay. Just back read some older chat messages. You would definitely be brioche bun. Oh, sick. Brioche is pretty good. I'll accept that. Hell yeah. Not the burger bun kind, but the sweet kind. There's a manga clip with the cat thing being like, hello, how are you? Oh my god. Okay, chat, we're going back to basics here. I'm gonna kill these guys because I've got a couple of capsules of them. Where'd you go? Should not do this in a misty zone. Oh my god. Kind of don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I know I'm just supposed to like find one of these and then teleport out. It's an interesting enemy design. Like, spawns you into a pocket universe. Alright, I'm not gonna fight Dominions. I was thinking Dominions would make for some really good XP, but meh. I don't really feel like if they capture me once, then I lose my opportunity. So I'd prefer to just fight bad uncles. I assume you're supposed to be mildly inconvenienced. It's not mild though, because they disappear when you come back. Like, they're not there anymore. So it's kind of a major inconvenience if you're actually trying to kill them. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. The fact that I already lost my fire wand or fire knife is exactly why I don't make fire knives, by the way. They just do not last very long. So Azrael's sword is good enough for me. If there's a, decent alternative, I'm willing to hear it, but that seems to be the one. I'm also gonna put that away, and that away, and that away. And that away. And we'll put the goo away as well. And let's just go and fight some bad uncles. Love the fruit femmes, they're precious. They are really nice. Wow, wow. All right. Anything but wood. For some reason, wood likes to make tools. I know I talk about the crafting materials as if they have some kind of like motivation. I think they kind of do. It's not so much a motivation as it is like, I don't know, they have an essence, and essences are adjacent. So we're very close to leveling up. I'm a little, oh, that was a bad thing to do. There we go. You asked last time Azrael was considered the early game weapon. Oh, interesting. There we go. Okay, we got a pendant. Thank goodness. Hopefully this means we only have to do this like one more time after this. Hopefully. Oh no. Oh, that's a bummer. I really don't know how I'm gonna do that. Not conveniently anyway. Yo, he's got the technique. Oh. Okay, I won't lie, that was a little nerve-wracking. I never looked into what exactly an endgame weapon entailed. Yeah. That's okay. I'll just keep using what I got. I've like really nailed it. I've really figured out the movement tech. I used to read the One Piece manga roughly until the time skip happened. Thought it was okay. The manga in general, or the time skip, because that's where a lot of people fall off, and I don't blame them at all. It's got problems. I'm the first one to admit that. Got a lot of problems. Oh, I don't think I brought enough blocks. This might be enough. Oh, can I not break this? Oh, interesting. What is that? Clay Shapak, huh? This is a real problem. Do I have any food on me? I don't. Oh, jeez. That does nothing. Let's not accidentally use that. I'm just gonna have to try and do this legit. Yeah, this is a ley line. Generally it's parkour, but this time, very occasionally it's a combat zone. And in this case, it's actually a maze. Which I'm not thrilled about with combat, because I'm not super healthy right now. I'm hoping that's the end over there. Yo. Hell yeah. Manga as a whole, I just kind of felt like it did not exactly grow to the age of the audience, though. That was ultimately why I dropped it. That's fair. I think that the main selling point for me, for One Piece, is that it knows exactly how to like make promises and then deliver on those promises in terms of storytelling. And by which I mean it'll foreshadow something like well in advance, and then deliver on that eventually. And it's very, very full of nooks and cranny secrets and like little things, like little references that if you actually care to, you know, explore, are there, or you can just enjoy it as a fun little narrative. It's a very playful kind of world. And then it's also like about deep-seated politics and, you know, strife. And I appreciate those aspects about it. I appreciate that you can take it seriously as a political narrative, and then also as just like a fun, goofy shonen story. But I understand, like, it's got issues, and like I could go on and on and on about it, and I generally just don't want to, because no one will thank you for that. Neither people who agree with you, nor people who you are trying to convince might actually want to watch or read the manga. But anyway, we've got one rosary left to do, and I'm actually halfway towards a level up, so maybe we'll get lucky. I could just like schmoove around now that I know the movement tech. You know? I loved Robin's and Nami's introduction arcs. I love the weather wand thing happened for Nami as well. Yeah, the weather wand was interesting because like it was really she got like 3 upgrades. As a just like a powerhouse character, she got like all these massive upgrades. Hello? That was a weird thing. Like Usopp gave her this weird extendo wand which lasted for about an arc, and then it got upgraded to something else, and then oh right, you didn't make it to the time skip. I'm talking a lot of time skip stuff right now, I just realized. The weather wand was really cool. I actually really liked the weather wand when it was like a bit less powerful, but I have really enjoyed more recently. I've never seen this thing before. Oh, interesting. It drops a machination, and what is this? Silver vessel. More recently, she got a major upgrade, and it's actually just really cool. I won't spoil it. You may one day decide on reading it. I predict the manga, the story will finish in about 3 years. I predict that 3 to 5 years. And then people who fell off of it will decide to give it another go because it's now finished. Your rosary looking mighty bright today. It is looking pretty bright. Back. What happens if you get grappled? What then? There's so many. Oh. You grappling me, bud? I'm grappling you. They just go up. They just go. Thanks, bud. So I guess we have a creature that will help us to the next layer up if we want to do something like that. Although digging up is basically impossible. Nami's desire to keep up with the stronger crew members was always very understandable to me. Yeah, I mean, Usopp was basically my favorite character. Usopp's who I'm talking about, by the way, when I talk about a character, like a really strong character that got turned into a background element. An actual crime was committed to Usopp. IMO. It looks like he might be getting a small redemption right now, but god damn it, it's like being an Usopp fan has been rough. It's been so rough. Nami's keeping up at the very least, and it, you know, like as a character, I like what they've done for Nami, what Oda did for Nami, but at the same time, I kind of wish that he wouldn't like overlook the like each character's better assets as being a member of a crew. And it's like, it's so hard because like there's so much going on right now. There's so many things going on. There's so many plot threads. It's like, it really does feel, it mirrors to me what happened to Game of Thrones in a way, because it's like you've set up all these plot threads and now you got to tie them up and you got to make them feel big and like rounded out. And at the same time, I'm like, yo, it was always about the characters, my dude. Like, the plot is fun. I like the plot. I enjoy the plot. But I'm here for the characters. And if you don't spend some time with them and like make me feel like they're still a part of the story, then what was the point? Is this a hole to the next layer? Oh, it is. Anyway, I'm doing exactly the thing I said I wouldn't do. Because, like, exactly no one in chat knows what I'm talking about, maybe. Brooke and Frankie always felt really unnecessary to me. You might change your mind about Brooke and Frankie post time skip, and also it's really easy to like Brooke and Frankie when you hear their Japanese voices. Brooke and Frankie have two of the IMO best Japanese voice actors in the entire series. Like, just look up Frankie's introduction in Japanese. Also, like, I understand this is a easy justification, but the way Frankie is introduced with Water 7 is one of the strongest arcs in the entire series. Like, I still think Water 7 is like the strongest arc in the entire series, because it really highlights some inner conflict in the the Straw Hats crew, and like people like Usopp do feel a little self-conscious because they are just human after all. They are not powerhouse characters. They are not fictionally strong. They're just a little guy. And so when it comes to having to butt heads with your captain, who is like fantastically over the top in their strength, it's really interesting. It's also just really interesting why they butt heads. And Frankie was a villain. Like, Frankie's a piece of shit. That's in that arc until like you get to understand him a bit more. And I mean, that's like all at the core of like what makes One Piece so fun to me. Is like these characters are very well rounded. Anyway, Brooke, I can understand. Look, seeing Brooke and being like, why? But Brooke's story is not finished yet. He's actually really interesting. He's got a lot of story left to tell. That's all I'll say. One of the most interesting things to me about Brooke, and I wish there was more of this in One Piece, is there's a very subtle line drop where someone mentions Roger. And for those who don't know, Roger's like the freaking top dog, right? Like, Roger is the guy that started the whole thing off. He's the legend, right? He's the dream. And Brooke is dead, and he's also like 70 to 90 years old. I can't remember how much. And he's like, "Who's Roger?" Must have been a rookie. I don't, whatever. Who's that? It really puts into perspective Brooke's character and what makes him interesting to me, which is that, like, he is not like any other member of the crew. He's not just the musician. He's old. He's like 2 generations previous old. And it's interesting how that may come into play. Don't get me wrong, I really like the 2. Did not feel like the Straw Hat peeps to me. Yeah. I mean, no real spoilers here, but does Jinbei? That's the one that's interesting to me because Jinbei, I feel like, was given the most setup of maybe any of them, and I still can't really see them as a Straw Hat. Even though I really like them, Jinbei is one of my favorite characters. Yeah, basically. Brooke precedes the pirate hunted the pirate era completely. And that's really interesting to me. That makes him like really interesting as a character. Everything else to me is secondary to that. The fact that he's a musician is like honestly just a meme. It's like a fun bit, because like Luffy on many occasions was like, we need a musician. Like that's the next one we need. We need a musician. And I do like that. Like they set that up very, very early. And so when they finally find one, it's like, that's what I mean by like setting up promises and delivering on them. And then of course they're a skeleton, and of course they're like undead, and they've got all this weird stuff going on. Oh my god, go away. Anyway, sorry to all others who the speak of shonen or anime is offensive. I try to keep it to a minimum because I know it has been anime talk has been spoiled by a subsect of the community that are really annoying to myself as well. I try not to make anything like my personality, even if I really like that thing. Like for instance, like just as an example, Caves of Cud. Even though I really like Caves of Cud, you know, like, but you know, you can be annoying about anything, even if it is objectively amazing. Like no shade thrown, right? Main, none. But like, for instance, you could be really annoying about Disco Elysium. I have met people who are like, I was gonna try it, but you know, like I just got really sick and tired of people saying how great it was, and it was never gonna live up to that. And I'm like, well, it's a real damn shame you let a fan base ruin a thing for you, but like, I guess like I kind of get it. It's the same for something like Undertale. It's the same for something like Minecraft. Honestly, that conversation probably should be had. I remember having a conversation with someone back like when Minecraft was but a memory. Like it was just barely out of alpha. It was in like beta. And I mentioned to them like, yeah, this is like the next coming of Jesus. Like you need to keep an eye on this game. It's going to change the world. And they're like, you sound so pretentious right now. Okay. I'm not this is not a I was right, they were wrong situation. It did change the world, maybe not in the ways that I would like, but you know, my point is that you can be annoying about anything. Jinbei, I only know from fan discourse because they are related to that one queer character everyone keeps transvestigating. What? What? Yo, what? I don't even know who that is. Who is that? The only one that I would think of is like Bonclay, but Bonclay is like confirmed non-binary, but like they're not related to Jinbei. Who's Jinbei related to? Tiger Fish? Tiger Fish is a dude. Genuinely curious, main. Who is this? Help. I think you shouldn't feel bad about talking about your hobbies, though. Mention any of your special interests beyond gaming, vaguely. Yeah, I don't know. I get the same kind of anxiety when I talk about my own stuff. And I think part of that anxiety is because I personally really do not like, and you know, to get personal for a moment, like, I don't like having my special interests trashed on. And so I kind of keep them to myself a little bit. It's easier that way. Not that I think you would, you know, trash on them, but like, this is just a subconscious thing I do now, where I just like keep things to myself, or I try to anyways. Occasionally I'll like talk about a thing, but you know, I've just had too many. I'll give you an example. I had a friend of mine mention that they were watching Pluto. Pluto is an anime, or it was a manga. It is a manga. It is a retelling of a Astro Boy arc, and that Astro Boy arc is like basically, I think it's in many ways the progenitor to a lot of shonen. A lot of modern day shonen. Which is to say, there's a big bad Astro Boy. The protag has to beat the big bad. They are extremely dangerous. So you have to get stronger. So you're going to do some training. Maybe you find something that makes you stronger. And then you fight the big bad. And the end. And, you know, yay, the end. We love it, right? Pluto is a story that retells this and recontextualizes it from one of the side characters from the original arc, and comes at it from the perspective of like, let's examine what it would be like for robots to dream and to feel, and when they would start to become human. Oh, hello, bad uncle. You might kill me here. Oh. It's a little risky. Anyway, I think Pluto is one of the best things made. Like, I think it's one of the best stories. I love it to bits. It's just absolutely fantastic. It's a page turner. It's extremely gripping. It's extremely personal. It's engaging on a level for me that a lot of other stories are not, and it has such interesting concepts. And I highly recommend the anime. It's not very long. It's about 12 episodes, I think. Might be 20. I always think it's maybe a bit shorter than it is, but either way, it's not even like the length of like a Full Metal Alchemist. There's no season 2. It's done. And it's a complete story. I might set expectations that the ending is very true to the manga, which is very true to the original story of Astro Boy, and so therefore feels very dated. But I would not. I would, you know, might recommend, you know, kind of gauge how you feel about that, and just like take it in the spirit that it is meant. But either way, I think the point is Pluto is awesome. I love it. And my friend just trashed like everything. It was just 100% just ripping on it. And, you know, I think most people can be fine about that. I personally just like do not enjoy hearing someone like fundamentally not appreciate what I would consider to be like amazing work of art. So, you know, I just like I'm gonna try and get over this, but I also am not going to talk to you about anything else that I care about because I don't want to hear your opinions on those things. I have not made much progress in the last hour. And I have 40 minutes until I have to go. So why don't we speed up our progress a little bit? Yamato. Am I really thinking? No, okay. Yamato is not related to Jinbei. Sorry. Yamato, I thought, I wondered if maybe it was Yamato because, like, oh, that was a real pain in the ass, to be honest. I can talk about that in a second, but let me get prepped and healed up and fight some bad uncles. Just to be clear, I like Yamato fine. Yamato, I think, was I might be wrong about this. I think it was Oda trying to reconcile with the fact that they had really not done a good job of portraying trans people. Although I do think Bon Clay is fantastic. I think Bon Clay is basically my favorite character, and they are extremely good. They're very, very strongly written, and you know, people are still having to deal with the fact that they are like non-binary, even though they are referred to as he on many occasions, and that is, you know, just I think a fault of Oda not really doing a good job. IMO. Yamato was a character who is introduced as a major character's son, and it is, you know, he is a character who identifies as a male because he is a fan of a legendary figure and basically is cosplaying them. And the character was male, so Yamato also is male. And I think this is fine. I think Yamato is a good icon, and a lot of people like the character. And people were just being like just an asshole about it. So I'm gonna take a chance here and craft my gyro hook because I really want to make it again. Oh, scythe, huh? Hoping scythe and yeah, okay, perfect. Awesome. It's exactly what we want. So I don't know what this silver vessel is for. I know I'm all over the place in terms of topics right now. Sorry about that. I'm like almost dead. So let's eat some food. Generally saw the two in the same context on socials. No worries. I am not coming at you. I'm just explaining. I only know from fan discussion. Shouldn't feel bad about talking about Harami. One Piece character Yamato. Beyond my time with the series. Bon Clay is really funny to me because one of the names used for them was Bentham, which is very similar to the name of one of my characters. Bentham is Bon Clay's original name. And a lot of characters, interestingly enough, in One Piece have a name that they used to go by, that like they were their given name, and then they just decide, no, my name is Bon Clay now. Here's a funny fact about Bon Clay. That name is actually mispronounced. I'm gonna say a thing here, and it's gonna sound like I know what I'm talking about, but it's not necessary. Like, please take this all with a grain of salt. Bon Clay should be pronounced Bon Curé, and Bon Curé, as I understand it, is a celebration. And as I understand it, is a 2-day celebration. And the joke with Bon Clay, if you don't know, Bon Clay is from an arc where everyone's name is either a holiday, like you know, Miss Thanksgiving, or you know, Mr. Christmas or whatever, or like a day like All Sunday, you know, Miss Sunday, Miss Wednesday, and then all the male characters are named like Mr. 7, Mr. 2, right? Bon Clay is Mr. 2 in that arc. We're gonna fight some bad grandpas or bad uncles here. And, oh shit. And the joke is that the day is 2 days. Bon Curé is a celebration that takes 2 days. That is my very, very bad explanation of Bon Clay as the joke. Yo, did I just find the trans blocks? Hell yeah! Yo, what's the sign? What is this? Lucid block. But yeah, Bon Clay's original name, or Bon Curé's original name is Bentham. And they have it changed. Trans block, yo. I'm gonna die, so I'm just gonna fight some random stuff until I die, and then when I respawn, I'll fight some bad uncles. I may just level up. Maybe this will, you know, it'll be a good thing. Try not to die, I suppose. Do you think the developer meant something with this? Yeah, I think so. The developer, I believe, is trans. I might be wrong about that. I hope you no one sees the act of me breaking these blocks as any kind of statement. I'm actually keeping them so I can place them in my pocket universe. I have a message in Discord. What is it? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should do more talking about my special interests, but I don't know. It happens a lot where can I craft this, you think? With something? We can make life with it. A lot of life blocks. Excuse me. Excuse me. God damn you. Trying to appreciate my trans block here. Come on. What do you think this makes? Anything good? Glaggle blocks. Pickaxe. Cash. Oh, bad uncle, huh? You really just kind of appeared. Oh. So every time you level, by the way, I didn't know this, but your stats go up regardless of like which perk you pick. And what's important to know about that is your hatred goes up as well. And I believe your hatred dictates how often enemies spawn. So like my hatred right now, since I've been doing a lot of leveling up, is at 16. My faith is at 33. I don't know what that means. My drudge is at 10. It checks out. Every trans friend I know has been making games exactly like this. Like a block game. I know of exactly one person I follow on social media that has been making a block game, and I believe is trans. So yeah, I mean, maybe it's just the time, you know? The great pirate queen said, if you want my block game, it is there. Claim it if you wish, and thus began the great block era. Esoteric game that leaves you thinking, wait, what did they mean by this? Yes! Yo, we got a Tiamana ley line! Alright. Alright, y'all. This could be it. We may be finishing this game as soon as, you know, the friend who is working on Night Lobster. Is that the name of the game? I haven't heard of that game. Can this be eaten? Yes, it can. Okay. That's worth, this is worth 10 health, I'm pretty sure. Like, it's a lot of health. So what we need is like a bunch of that. And also, yep, gotta check our trees. I got a rejuvenation anchor out of one of those, which is very, very convenient timing. Oh, and we got another tree! Oh, hell yeah. I'm getting very, very lucky right now. So what we need to do is combine that with an Achilla. I wonder if these, you think these stack? Nope, they're the same as the nuts. They, stack only 5. The other stream, the demo is a bit rough around the edges, but it's an esoteric dungeon crawler where your party is just the singular lobster character? Okay. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Night Lobster, huh? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. This gives me, what's that one game called? I think you'll know what I mean. Do you know what do you know what game I mean? I haven't said anything and I have given you 0 context clues, but do you know the game I mean? It gives me that vibe. Oh, I'm just looking. Can't find it right now. Should I try and make another hate wand? I feel like I'm gonna need some ranged weapons. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself right now. Hey. Wow, wow. Wow, wow. Okay. I guess I don't need any more blasphemy. So we're just gonna go and find the ley line, and I'll prep a little bit more before I check it out. Why do I have a wooden pick? Please don't point up. Hey. Almo. Watch it be like really close by. What's really weird to me about the pendants is they point towards these ley lines, but the ley lines are always closer than I expect. It's almost like it's like spawned a structure in front of me. You know what I mean? What's happening? It's my first day here. Megan, we might be beating the game soon. That's what's happening. Also, it's not your first day here, you liar. You liar. Stop lying. Oh, giant skull, huh? Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I should really prep like properly here. I know, but it's fun to lie. Yeah. That's true. You know, you're right. Okay, so all I really need is like a bunch of any block. Probably onyx blocks, but like let's have a look. So we can do like this. Probably not ambiguous blocks. I just need something that stacks well, you know? Cut wood is fine. Okay, like this is fine. I'm a little bit worried that they're gonna make me do combat. So just make sure I have full health. Maybe having an extra peripheral would be a good idea, huh? You think so? I think I have a peripheral somewhere, but I can't remember. So we're just gonna make one real quick. Just like a basic one. You think this and star would be anything? Yeah, it looks like something. Oh, that's the duck bracelet. Well, I think that is extra health. Ducky, and it's also extra lung for some reason. I guess that makes sense. It's a duck. I don't know why I questioned that at all. Okay. All right, so this may be the last ley line we have to do. It may also be the end of the game. I don't know. I don't know which one it's going to do. I don't know what's what, you know? Okay, we parkouring. Or at least we would be parkouring if I didn't hate parkour. So we are in fact subverting the parkour. This is the same parkour mission I've failed at like 50 times. So it stands to reason that it would be the last one. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna, I'm like really gonna take 0 chances here. I'm just gonna block my way up and then block my way over. Should have enough blocks for that. I've already overshot slightly. It always feels further than it is. I think it's the atmospheric perspective that the game has. Really makes you feel like, whoa, it's so far away, when in fact it's like really not. It's just like right over there. I'm very nervous about like the buttons I'm pressing right now, so if it feels like I'm going slow and methodically, it's because I am. I really don't want to mess this up. I'm really absolutely good for having to do this again. Having to find ley lines. I feel pretty good about this playthrough, if it is in fact coming to a close. Only really looked up a few things. To be honest, I discovered most of the things that I needed pretty coherently. Yes, I am that paranoid, okay. Okay. So that was the last ley line we needed. So let's have a look at our rosary. Do you think we need to find one more? I really kind of hope not. That's gonna add a lot of extra time to this. Man. I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. I'm very over the grind. I guess it's only a grind because I'm making it a grind. Ideally, I'm just like exploring the world. And naturally kind of coming across. Oh, that was scary. Why is it so dark? Like, I legit can't see anything right now. Hold on, I gotta get my OBS up. Because it's always easier for me to see. boy. I like that these guys go up as soon as you grapple onto them. In fact, I think that that is their major way of attacking you. I think they grapple onto you and then like just bring you miles above the ground. I'm glad I finally figured out how the glider works. Okay, you know what? Let's not waste any time here. Also, one thing I'm gonna do here is, I guess I could make that tendril rapier. I want a better weapon, but also I'm pretty sure Kristalla's Bane is very effective. Oh, whoops. Oopsie. Kristalla's Bane is very effective at killing Bad Uncle. I think, anyway. Yeah, that was silly. I didn't mean to do that. Man! I was really hoping that was gonna be it, and then I was just gonna be able to click on the rosary or something. At least I still have coffee. Gonna try my hardest. We're gonna try and get this done. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh, there we go. Kristalla's Bane. Do you think that that's anything? Do you think that that's actually very good for killing Bad Uncle, or am I just reading into that? No, that's actually really effective. I am not reading into that. That is actually very effective. Or maybe Kristalla's Bane is actually like a decent weapon. I really thought we were gonna be done. I really thought that was gonna be the last time I was gonna have to do this. We're fighting Bad Uncles still. And I am stuck hearing the screams of the damned. And for some reason I have readopted the southern accent. I don't know why. Why have you forsaken me, God? Try and do this as quickly as I can because we are running low on time. I hear the ever presence and pressure of time bearing down on us, and I need to act quickly. One sound is so similar to one in the FF. You keep making blasphemy. I am only God's child, and I can only blaspheme, okay? This is the lesson that I'm taking away from this game. If that is the incorrect message, then I am flawed, is all I can say, as God made me. Please give me TMN, a ley line. Yes. Hell yeah, brother. I don't care if it's in the sky. I don't care. It's fine. Let's check it out. Oh, it's not in the sky. You asked why God has forsaken you. God forsook me when he placed me in this damned world. Why? What did I do, God? Did I blaspheme before? This is a very good jumping off point. Let's just do this. Whee! I've really grown to understand the tech, I think. It's actually like amazing when you get to know how to schmoove. Okay. Let's get our Concella. Get ourselves a Concella block. Whee! Hi. Oh, I'm sorry. Final Fantasy 15 mentioned. I'm sorry. You're why I'm here. You are why I am being punished. You and your Final Fantasy 15 propaganda. You and your cat boys. And your gamer girls. And your photo mode. Stop this. It is a sin. What am I doing? We're getting some Skyrock block, maybe? We're getting something I have lots of. Quick name dumb SNES games. Quick name dumb SNES games. What is that? The Goo Ventures or something? Simon's Quest. Dumb SNES games specifically. Krusty's Funhouse. Virtual Bart, obviously. Simpsons games on the SNES are just cursed in general. Bun Boys, okay. Bun Boys and Cat Girls. If God intended for cat girls to exist, he would not have made me. I have nothing against cat girls. Or Bun Boys. It's just a good line. So what are we doing here? Oh. Oh. Oh, it's the Glaggle token. I didn't realize what that was in the beginning. hello, God. Oh, God! Yes! Oh. Oh my God. Path unto oblivion is unbarred. When thou art ready, Wilt thou not walk with me? Did you do it? I think I did it. Lucid Blocks. Look at that, perfectly timed. That could not have been more perfectly timed. It's exactly 4 o'clock. Wow. I don't know. Is that it? Do you think that's it? Let's see. What was my last achievement? Kill question mark? I'm missing 2 achievements. Eliminate an innocent bubble bear. Apparently is one of the achievements. Brandish an explosive. I never did that. I missed it. I had to meet at the gas station to use a coupon for gas that's gonna expire next week. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, it's not lost. You can definitely watch it still. I'm glad you don't have to murder Bubble Bear. What do you mean I don't have to? I just said you get an achievement. How does one make a bomb? You killed God. I did kill God. And then a sweet bear. How does one make a bomb? Hold on, where's that stupid... Well, not stupid, it's actually extremely helpful. Where's that site with the crafting recipes? Someone want to look up, tell me how to make a bomb? I found it. I found the site. On bomb. Bomb. Cut wood block. That's water bomb. Like, stop. Don't tell me. Okay. A kilo block and essence block. I think any essence will work. That's circuit chip. Oh, essence ball. Okay, my bad. Oh, that's such a cool effect. Was that a water bomb though? That was the last achievement. I am now free. I more or less did most things legit. I would say the only achievement I really don't deserve to have is the getting the hand wand. If anyone missed it, by the way, I got a hand wand from killing a Dominion. Let's look at that real quick, in case anyone missed it. There you go. Oh, I should have used this. I should have used this to fight the last boss, huh? This would have made that way easier. Uninstall? Yeah. Hey, I mean, I really enjoyed this. It was really fun to explore. The vibes were absolutely top tier. Exploring the crafting system, just like really fun and like engaging in a way I haven't experienced before with the crafting system. I really liked this game. I think it's a good game. I think it's one of those games everyone should play. Blind if they can. Don't watch me play it all the way through. Play it for yourself. But yeah, all good things come to a close. And I want to move on to other things. I'd like to play some other games on the stream. This was like, I wasn't expecting to do a full playthrough of this game, but it was just very good for stream. Just for streaming, it felt perfect, you know. This is my home. This is how we're gonna remember it, you know. With like fractal buttholes and you know, not with the murdering of Bubble Bear. Of course not. Not like that. Here, look. Here. It won't bring him back. I know it won't bring him back, but he's there's so many more of them now. You know? I just think it's so cool that they gave you your own pocket dimension. This is something I would love more games to do. Have a little pocket dimension that you can take with you and visit, and even like put little creatures in. I really like that. You know what? Apparently this is like what everyone's doing with Mr. Mime, is just putting him in a hole right now. I don't know if you've seen that. I actually really like the gyrofish. This is the vibe. I love the gyrofish so much. It just adds so much to your little pocket dimension. Here, we'll get some glaggles in here too. What else can we spawn? A couple of these guys. Why not even have like a couple Kodamas? You know, they're chill so long as they don't get smacked at all. I'm not putting a Mishu in this place. The Mishu's vibes suck. Do not like Mishu's vibes. There we go. What a nice way to end. I honestly genuinely wondered if maybe if I died, it would give me something new. Because it did say that the way to oblivion is unbarred. But I guess it is that is not what it meant. All right. Well, that's gonna do it. Low quality fractals. Thank you for joining me. That'll put an end to Lucid Blocks. I will be playing something else next time. I might change things up a little bit. I think maybe we'll do Funny Raccoon Game because I do like that game. There are other things I really want to do for stream. Play some chill games, play some interesting games. I recently picked something up called Ambrosia Sky, which is like kind of like an immersive sim, Viscera cleanup detail from what I've heard. It sounds really cool. There's a lot of options and a lot of things I want to, go through and play on stream. And I'll try and keep the more or less the game vibe like pretty chill, so that I can chat and just like, have it as a thing in the background. And that's kind of the vibe I'm trying to hit. Nothing too intense. And who knows? We'll see what we can do. I'll continue to experiment with stream, and it'll be a good time for the most part. I will say the end of Lucid Block was actually extremely intense. I thought I was gonna die there. I really thought that was the end. And I don't know, like I was gonna have to find another ley line. I was genuinely worried there. I was so glad that I managed to like finish that legitimately. My God. All right, y'all. Have a good day. I'm gonna go and I gotta get some like human things done. Prep for some stuff tonight, and I should be around tomorrow. I think that will be fine. And yeah, have a good evening. Have a good day. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Do it.